Hello YouTube. I'm going to be going over my deck profile for my 6 Samurai. This is the July Banlist update. You'll probably notice the only reason aside from playing it, just loving it, I've always played it since, the original cards came out, and I love the archetype, and I figured out it's more consistent, it's not better, still has some of the same plays, but my own text, but here I'm going to go. I'm trying to explain everything. If you don't know what 6 Sams do, I'll try to be kind of brief, but you can kind of read the cards if you want. Anyway, first off, run 2 Elder of the 6 Samurai. Cyber Dragon of the deck, basically it's 400 attack, so it's a asceticism target for Kagemusha. I'll go over asceticism later if you don't know what it does, but basically you can special this if your opponent controls a monster. Piece of cake. Never really want to normal summon him, you can, but So 2 Elder. Then of course 3 Kagemusha. I don't know, for those of you who run 2, I don't know why you want to run 3. The effect is basically, if a 6 Sam would be targeted, you can make Kagemusha be the target of that effect instead. Whether it be an effect, monster, or a spell or a trap. Anything, you can make it go to him instead. So if someone tries to target your Sheen or something, Kagemusha instead. That's great, and it's the tuner of the deck. So that Elder plus a normal Kagemusha, instant Sheen, that's that normal average combo. If not, then 1800 is an okay defense. Next up, some people do 2, some do 1 for whatever reason, but 3 is where you want to be. You control another Sam, you could special Kazan. Legendary 6 Sam Kazan is awesome. It starts at 1800 attack, so you normal or have special him. Then he'll be at 18. You could asceticism for Zanji, which I run, so that's great. And run 3 of them just because easy exceed materials pop up just like that. Or if you want to do a synchro for something bigger, that's fine too. 1 Grandmaster. Basically, you control Sam, you can special him, and his other effect is when he's destroyed by an opponent's card effect, target a 6 Sam in your grave, and add that to your hand. So you could re-add him, or a Kazan, something that just special summons again, or if you want to ready for a normal, you can get Kageki, Kagemusha, what have you. 1's fine, 2's a bit cloggy, you don't need 2, you can have, but do not run 3. 1 or 2, I go with 1. My other tech choice is 1 Uriza. He's 1k, he's a little weak, but he's 3, he can go into Beast, those other Synchro 5s, if you have him in Kagemusha, or maybe 9 if you'd rather go into that somehow, but it's very rare. Also, is if you control another Sam, you could just poke your opponent for 1k. That's pretty good, I think. And with all the monsters on board, if you're really afraid of trying to get over that, just poke for 1k. Little bothersome, it's destroyed, no big deal, maybe you'll take more damage, but with other cards that you run, poking for 1k is good enough. And I'll run 2 Kageki, yeah, there's Effect Veiler, Phoenix Chain, Breakthrough Skill, you name it, this is fine. 2's fine. Normal this, special, 4 lore, 6 Sam, pretty decent. So you have this, and Kagemusha, just instant Shien, Armades, what have you. 2's fine. And he's 17 attack, so when he says this is for 2 more targets I'm about to show in a second. Zanji I talked about earlier. If he attacks, or was attacked, you control another Sam, then you can activate the effect, which says if this card will be destroyed, you can destroy another face-up Sam instead. It's the other normal Sam original effects. But also destroy the monster that this card attacked if you control another Sam. That's just its effect. It's pretty good. It's 18, so the asceticism target for Kazan. Then of course, Iru and Inishi. They're both different. If Iroh attacks, Iroh, however you want to say it, I'll go with Iroh. 17. He attacks defense position if when they have another Sam on the field. Automatically destroys it. That's good. Inishi, he's basically compulse if you banish 2 6 Sams from your grave. Yes, their attacks raised, but most of the time they're going to be 17, so you just use them. Their leader, Great Shogun Shien. Opponent can only do 1 spell or trap per turn. Control 2 Sams, special this dude. My tech. Number 2, Silver Sentinel. It's basically an exceed material. You could normal it, but that's be a waste. And he's just space bait to use his effect. And the last tech, Violent Prism. Simple enough, I think it's a better version of Spirit. Why normal or special Spirit when you can have that special Elder and then asceticism, Kagemusha, normal Prism, sync, or just have a 15 on board with those other 2 and a synchro attack, purposely destroy it and equipped. That's 1k base attack, extra boost, or it's just, it helps synchro into those 8s a lot faster. 1's fine. I thought about doing the Summoner Monk plus this, but it gets too cloggy with the monsters. You don't want to run too many monsters. So Prism, on to spells. 2 Rhodas, Reinforcement of the Army, add a 4 lore from your deck to your hand. Pretty simple, pretty easy, awesome. Makes the deck more consistent. It's the same plays, just more consistent, not better, more consistent. And then obviously 3 Smoke Signal, add a 3 Allure 6M from your deck to your hand. So there's the adding. That's 5 cards to add straight to your hand. Then some run 2, some run 1, I run 3. Asceticism, because of all the monsters, puts all those combos together. That's great. You want to run 3. It speeds up your deck. It's a combo piece. It's essential. Use it. Use the materials. Use what you got for you. Then I run obviously 3 United. It's Pot of Greed, you know. Normal, special, a 6 Sam or 6 Samurai. At the same time, you put a counter. Max 2 counters. Put it to the grave, draw 2. Awesome. Or draw per counter. So sometimes you'll have 1, sometimes it's spaced. It's what it is. Deal with it. 1 space mained. Reason why, sometimes, you know, could be afraid of a warning, what have you. Most of the time you might stop some spell traps. This will get rid of emptiness or whatever it could be in your way, really. It's always good. Then 1 soul charge, bring back your stuff. That's 1, pay 1k, you're probably going to get a Shein or something else that you made. It's great. Then my tech, Tune Table. Why Tune Table? This has nothing to do with 6 Sam, Cameron. You're dumb. No. The reason I'm doing Tune Table, you activate this, you can add another Tune Table. Do it again, do it again. You draw 2. Oh, no big deal. You can set those as bluffs. Really, the reason is it makes it more consistent. Get your combo pieces faster. Game 1 you could run this. If not, totally side out. Just your choice. That's at least 3 techs you can change. Your opponent doesn't even know. So, Tune Table. You got questions about that? Let me know. Then of course, main 1 Magatama. Destruction doesn't happen as often, but it can. Magatama's great. Negate the effect, destroy it. Piece of cake. 2 Double-Edged. For the Synchro and Exceed plays, special summon 2 6 Sams from your grave. Happens at the same time, so it's not a counter and then a counter, it's 1 counter. For those of you who don't know. Another tech, I don't know how many Sam players run it, but it backs to the wall. Pay all your life points but 100 left. Special different 6 Sams from your grave to your field. They have to be different named, and you can't summon another one you already control. So it's great for that heavy push if you want to make a last resort. It's a big gamble, but it's worth it. Wins games. 1 Breakthrough Scroll. Breakthrough Skill. If it's spaced, big deal, you can use it again, at least. It's not like an Invaler, so it's the better of both. And of course, 1 Torrential Tribute. May become something else later, but for those heavy players who push, you got that. And then of course later you have the Soul Charge, the Back to the Wall, and the Double-Edged. So this is great. Why not Dark Hole? Punishes players, and it's another bluff, kind of. So, that's all those. Now on to the Synchros. We run 1 of, obviously, Shein. Negate a spell or trap return. If it would be destroyed, you could destroy a different 6 Sam instead. 1 Armades. If it attacks or is attacked, your opponent can't activate spells, monsters, any kind of effects, anything like that till the end of the damage step, so punches through, destroys Ghost Strikes and everything. Another deck I love. The Interior Beast and Barkion, average, negate spells, negate traps. Now this could eventually become the new unbanned card. Right now this one's just Guy, it's 26 attack, that's pretty cool, but he can eventually become a Goyu Garden, maybe. A Black Rose Dragon to nuke the field, simple as that, it's a 7 synchro, pretty average. Then for the 8s, the Crimson Blader and Stardust Dragon. This one can destroy some plays, your opponent can't normal or special level 5 or higher monsters during the next turn if this destroys a monster by battle. Stardust Dragon, if something would be destroyed, you could send this to the grave and then respecial it at the end phase. So it's pretty average. You know about this one may or may not know about, but still good. Exceeds, we run 2 Shadows, beef up the Kagekis or any other monsters you want to poke for 2k or what have you. It's good. 1 can become a Dweller, I don't care. 2 Shadow, I've always run 2. 1 Silent Honor Arc, just, you know, take, it's like the newest version of a Zen mains, basically. Heavy pusher, then you can use Excalibur, he's good, you know, detach 2, beef him up to 4k, and then double-edged, another Exceed. It's what it is. Run it, I suggest it. Then you got Cowboy for a secondary pusher, or its main effect to just burn that extra 800. Then I do 1 Black Ship of Corn. Just, you know, give your opponent that extra 1,000 to the face. And then if you have those backups, you can do a Zen mains for the extra destruction. Whether it be like a Stuck Elder and a Uriza or what have you. But that's that mostly for every other card in the deck. And then I'm going to go to my side real fast, because deck's new side deck. Mine's evolving over time, but it is what it is right now. 1 Prohibition, 2 MST, space, whatever you want to call it. 1 Mind Control, Brick Seeds, Royal Decree, get rid of that trap problem, secondary Magatama, Macros Cosmos, mostly for Dark Worlds and etc. Full House, you can guess. A Gozen match, dragons hate this. Retort for mirror matches. 1-dimensional prison to banish something. Starlight Road for multiple destruction effects. Rivalry of the Warlords, pretty good. DD Crow, good though. And then a Catastrophe for Boojins and other monsters. But that is my deck. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please comment or message me or whatever you'd like to do. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked, and again, thank you for watching.